Hello, 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 hello. Time zone appropriate greetings. And finally, I'm still sick. But anyway. Speaking of being sick, had to die real quick. Anyway. Finally, we have arrived at the game that started this entire odyssey 10 months ago. 10 and a half almost. Where I was like, before I play Alan Wake 2, I should play Alan Wake. But Remedy puts references to their stuff in all their games, so maybe I should replay the other stuff too. And so I played Max Payne. I played Max Payne 2. I played Alan Wake. I played Alan Wake's American Nightmare. I played Quantum Break. I played Control. And today, finally, we are going to start Alan Wake 2. It's a year old at this point. But anyway, I'm going to play it right now. And we'll have to see if I have to not play in 4K or not. I'll have to have an eye on the drop frames. Part of me wants to play hard. Part of me doesn't give a shit about a challenge anymore and just wants to play the game. And given how these games are prone to having massive difficulty spikes at some points.
With hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
I was wondering if the game had crashed and frozen.
And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
That was so clever with the water.
Many faces.
That is not Alan Wake. That Hartman. Well, I don't know if we are going to find out. We might not. Also, I forgot what I set up for key minings, but I think we'll find out. That's actually annoying now. Where was it? There was a setting. Quick turn? What? Is it in here? No, here probably. Crosshair. When picking up items? Well, let's see what that does. Interesting, that quick turnaround. I don't think I've seen the quick 180 done in for keyboard controls yet. It's interesting.
Please. Can you hear me? Whoa. Go.
Wait for me, help me. I'm just hungry, can I eat you? My poor heart. The animal was fine. The other one took me by surprise. Good thing my mic was muted. Oh, I want to see the front. If that continues at this rate, I don't think this game is for me.
It's coming.
Okay, I was supposed to go there.
We're starting now. We are the cause of the tree. We watch the lights.
Ow.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm coming. What the fuck? Shit.
Let's go! Run!
I'm slightly confused. Okay. And that happened.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Maybe it is.
Work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will.
Casey? Alex Casey? Are you kidding me? Yes, Alex Casey. You are kidding me. Okay.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Her dad, probably.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
No, killer's leaving your body.
Case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
That's not the point of advice, just saying.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Work.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene.
Well,
So where's the deputy?
I shot the sheriff. I mean, the deputy. Return 1 invitation, okay.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
That took a while to load in.
That Mulligan? I said we should both be down here, watching this dead guy. For safety. Quit your bellyaching, Gordon. I'm up here now. That's just how the cookie crumbles.
Again, that's just the street. Well, let's just follow the game instead of wandering off like I usually do. I should take lead, so you're going first. Makes sense.
Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan.
I'm just a little bit sexist.
Figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not
I forgot to transmit.
Chad.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry.
I feel that, man.
Back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
So the bold one is the forward thing?
Get into that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Isn't that what makes the man a victim? Asking for a friend?
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
It's close by order of the FBC, by the way, just saying.
They got it, Thornton.
Oh. Red is the fence, I suppose. But that was added now. So interesting. And I'm running off again. Wait, I have a button for that, right? Where is it? I thought I had... There. Squirrel!
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
I saw a squirrel. I have to investigate. Ah, nice that it switched to radio comms. No motorized vehicles.
No time to waste.
And that in America. Well, it doesn't fly.
The Federal Bureau of Control?
Yeah, no, it has not.
The FBC is an obscure branch. It only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic...
Volcanic gas, sure. The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. Cool. Mouse wheel to scroll does not work. Great. That's not great. Finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills, which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey to the south. I've noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried in the wind, however. Nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. I might have to find another spot somewhere safer. The sounds are getting closer. Oh, my throat's killing me. Moved inland, foliage is stunning. Most come back in fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple. Just at the way the Methuselah's beard? That's a weird name. I think that's different in German. Hangs off it. This is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guys staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird. Maybe drugs? Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot, so annoying. James Chi, so that's not the couple. After I saw that weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again, moved up the mountain a bit, found a fantastic overlook to camp at, but I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Invasive but edible and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago, but they sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. See? Fucking off and wandering around pays off. Sometimes. Interesting. One-way street. Though not really a street, but you know what I mean. I have a flashlight.
This is not the way.
What are you, Mandalorian? Jesus. This is not the way. This is the way. Huh.
Are they gone? Fucking out-of-towners. They just stay the hell out of it. All of them.
Shut up, Thornton. They can still hear you.
You know I'm usually a calm person.
Yeah, you sound like a usually calm person.
Goddamn city folk always think they know everything. It gets on my fucking nerves.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, that was a very intimate moment there.
Time Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Oh, come on. What the fuck?
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift
Ah, you thought dropping an A would make it better. Okay, got it.
place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Wow. Nope, I cannot zoom. And I cannot move around. Has the game died? I think the game has died. Yeah, the game has died. Cool. Wow. No comment. It seemed to be hard-coded to WSAD, which is great when you have a keyboard layout where WSAD is all over the keyboard. Let's see where we end up. Hey. Huh. This didn't show any notifications, did it? That's also hard. Are you kidding me?
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Cool.
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Guess we're starting from scratch then.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. It only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here. I should take a look at that map.
Oh yeah, I haven't looked at the map yet. I'm lost. Lost and confused.
Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
It's a weird dodge animation.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take...
No, I can't skip dialogue. There's no way to skip dialogue. Fuck my life.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Great. So fun.
Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured,
Yeah.
that, you know, that,
Damn bitch gonna show up, Mulligan.
The federal agent's right here, Thornton.
my partner Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Just in case that's important.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners.
I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
I hate this sway to the mouse. Can I disable that somehow? That's probably that. Nope. That did not help.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The mine place. The facts are on the board.
I should probably do the board first, even if there's other stuff in case it crashes again. That's not... I mean, maybe she does have a daughter, right? She talked to her son, but that doesn't mean she doesn't have a daughter. So... might be her daughter, might be an old photo of hers.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
And it's fucking crashed again. That's a joke, right? Are you actually fucking kidding me? Let's see. Let's see if there's something on ProtonDB or if it's a general bug. Oh, of course it's not on ProtonDB. It doesn't have a Steam version. Fuck me. Only 2 caseboard freeze. Let's see if the internet has anything to say to that. Not freeze though. Though Friezo does sound funny. Interesting. That seems to be a common bug, but it should also be fixed. Well, there's definitely no update available. So that doesn't help me, saying that it's been fixed. No, but that doesn't seem to be a Linux-specific issue. It's gonna continue me. Gonna be stuck at the start again, aren't I?
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so...
This is so anticlimactic.
Eaten by a bear?
One who wanted to switch.
I think I hear something.
I'm not. Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right?
No.
Sheriff Raker said you'd be coming.
Agent Anderson, you asshole.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton.
Oh, now I can. Interesting.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing... The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Okay. It didn't crash. I don't know why, but this time it didn't freeze, which is good. Right? Confidential. Previous murders. Series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help us search for the killer. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. The victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Don't really remember this one. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Oh, it's not. Apparently, they're not related to Alan Wake because those are all people, well, that I didn't have any dealings with. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound, found in Cauldron Lake, 2018. Some organs missing. Predation, state of the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Oh, that's the one we played, right? Found 2 weeks ago, chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Murder methods. Slight differences in murders. Bloating, only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising on wrists and legs. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint, strapped or belted down. That looks weird. Most recent victim died of chest trauma, consistent with 2018 victim, hard to confirm due to condition of body. Oh, large chest wound, some organs missing. Yeah, makes sense. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. All bodies experience bloating. Bloating of the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only when one victim was found in water. Well, we know that he came out of the water. They don't, right? Oh. Why can I click on some things? Oh, killer profile is the next thing we need, and we get it by talking to someone? Is that what this means? Post-mortem tattooing of the body. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer maybe, or their art? The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. Wait. Interesting. So that guy spent 13 years in the lake. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Killer may be sportsman or hunter. And we have goals. Get to the crime scene, meet Deputy Thornton. Well, that's technically one goal, right? Cases, none. Okay.
I see you're already hard.
Oh, visiting the mine place does not pause the game. That is interesting. Oh. Wow, game, wow. Oh, so I can also just go to the map and then go to the case board without visiting the main mine palace manually. Oh. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Interesting. So how do I get back to... Ah. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh, then I'm stuck here. Interesting. This Mind Place menu is weird. Can I just call it Mind Palace? Because that's what it's fucking is. So I could use items from my inventory here. Just like that other locked door, which is an interesting system, I'd say.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
So my mouse wheel works now. Maybe that's why it crashed before, but why didn't it work and why does it work now? Anyway. Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Rampage at the rental cabins. Unidentified man attacks vacationers in the dead of night. Sunday, an idyllic evening. Is it idyllic? Anyway, evening of barbecuing and late night fishing was violently disrupted Saturday as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and destruction at the cabins. Destruction? The incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been admitted to the country hospital. As to whether the attacker is still at large, small, medium, at large, Bright Falls police have yet to make an official statement. Why does my mouse snap back? Leaving local residents in a state of uncertainty. I have a theory. Let me see if I can fix that. Let's see if that fixes it. Where was I? Witnesses to the crime were visibly shaken. One of whom stated, "1 minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows. The next we heard screaming coming up from the cabins. We didn't know what was going on, so we called the police and started running in the opposite direction," said Kurt Mill. It fixed it. Interesting. So I have my mouse cursor set up to hide after 5 seconds of inactivity. And apparently that puts it back here in the game, and then I try to scroll and it pops up here and then it doesn't scroll. Anyway. Another eyewitness who preferred to remain anonymous said, "It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog starts barking his head off and this psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. Don't think I'll ever feel safe in the forest again." A representative from the rental cabins who chose to remain anonymous wanted to remind customers, "If you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins later this summer, please get in touch with us as we may need to rejigger some of the reservations based on the state of the cabin that you have rented with us." The representative went on to further remind future and potential guests of the wonderful amenities that can be found in their company's brochures and on the website. Which is really nice, state of the art. My nephew made it and he's a real computer whiz. Does a hike a day keep depression away? Might be bright, sunny July, but it's never too soon to start worrying about the gloomy months of autumn ahead. That's right, in the grand scheme of life, those dead depressing days are just around the corner. Have you been taking your vitamin D? Probably not. But for all of you thinking there's got to be another way, there's good news. Hiking has been proven to be incredibly beneficial to your mental and emotional health. So get on out there and do it. Just don't forget a flashlight in case it gets dark. You know, did you know that I'm immune to winter depression? Because I'm already depressed. Wait, that needs a... Missing Doberman found on the trail. A heartfelt reunion took place this weekend when Mrs. Amanda Smith was reunited with her beloved dog, Coffee Bean. CB, as his owner refers to him, had been missing for 3 days, and Mrs. Smith was afraid that she would never see her best friend again. "When I got the call, I couldn't believe my ears," she said. "I must have asked, am I dreaming?" at least 7 or 8 times. It was actually 9 times, confirmed Ranger Stevenson, the man responsible for finding the wayward canine. It's rare that you get to give these kinds of calls, and I feel really grateful to have had the opportunity. What with all the predators out there, usually you're telling folks that you found their dogs dead, the cat's eaten, you know. And so it felt real good to give some good news. Even if Coffee Bean is in kind of a rough shape, the fur will grow back, sure, but, well, I suppose that's all I should say about that. Now I'm curious. Bright Falls' own virtual baking champ. What's a fucking virtual baking champ? Little Sally Upton's whole family erupted into cheers when she won the big match this weekend. Was she playing soccer? Tennis? No, in this brave new world that we live in, her family was cheering her on as she won a match in a game that exists only on the information superhighway. The game in question was Mega Baking Style, in which players compete to make the tastiest treats and sweetest eats for their virtual judges online. Bright Falls congratulates Sally on her big win. Yay, good job, Sally. Also, what the fuck? What's the point in baking when you can't eat the goods afterwards?
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Oh. That was just a generic "I'm running off again" dialogue, not actually "I found something." Wait. Whee. Starting fires is prohibited. Please do not feed the wildlife. Raccoons may be cute, but they are not cuddly. Leave no trace. At this point, I just want to say that I absolutely love playing games in 4K. It just looks so much better.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
Reminds me of someone. There's still leg room on the GPU. Could turn the graphics up, but you know. Mirror Peak. I remember this one. The mighty mountain in the distance. It was over the Misty Mountains tall, right? Not the Mighty Mountains. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak. Obligatory, this one again.
Squirrel!
The iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. So it's more of a mirror lake than a mirror peak then, I suppose.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache.
I'd rather not, honestly.
Sky.
I'll stick to people, women specifically. Oh, yeah, I was there. I remember. New choices. Interesting that this gets marked like that. I like that. It's an interesting way to do a
I'll
map.
look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Yeah, I get it. The modern invisible wall. Or you just turn around. Forced by an invisible hand. Is God forcing me back? Also, what the fuck is that and why can't I look at it? Oh wait, I can zoom. Not by much though. Another one. Mortar Falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the fall resemble mortar and pestle, quite like the one the Witch of Cauldron Lake is famous to have used to travel through the night sky. Cool, cool. That's I wanted to know that. Yes, very much. That is so weird, that delay.
Forest can be a dangerous place.
I have so much VRAM, please just keep that texture loaded, game.
Nature is your thing.
No, it's not.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, this coffee's on me.
If he's going left, I have to go right, right?
Damn it, sir, can I make it, Mulligan?
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Actually, no, but that's fine.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Okay, so gray is just something I haven't been to yet, not something that's blocked off. Okay, got it. We learned a bit more about this game and the map and how it works and stuff. Witch's Hut, you say? The Witch's Hut. Here lived the Witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. FBI. Well, wait, I have a thing for that.
FBI, open up!
I need to play that clip every time I open a door.
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
Cold case.
Lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake
Coincidentally, yeah.
cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
I know that things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Oh, meow. Manuscript fragments, interesting. Collectibles. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the Mind Place. Again and again, hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. Significantly increase rate of fire. More bullets. Another headshot. And then 2 headshots from quick suggestion to stun an enemy. Oh, that's nice. I'll probably unlock that at some point. Friday. Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. So, is it just me or does that look like more of a female handwriting style than a male one? Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? Sunday, so I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. That's rough. Monday. I snuck out last night again and went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here, like I always do. Always do. Is the same typo in here? No. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. Going to go back here tomorrow with better gear. Bet I can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's gonna be epic. Epic exclusive. Oh yeah. The game might come to Steam soon, right? Interesting gear I have there. How do I... Oh, yeah, that's how I... Charm slots let you equip charms to enhance Saga's abilities. Only charms can be equipped in the charm slots. That makes sense. Logan's charm. Oh, pistol. Wow. 7 FBI sidearm, semi-automatic with low recoil, moderate stopping power, handgun ammo, battery pack. Items, manuscript fragments, charm bracelet. Bracelet made by Logan for her mother. Okay, it was her daughter. I did not know that Logan was gender neutral. Oh, has hooks to attach charms to. Oh, that's how that works. That's how that works, right? Okay. Oh my god. I tapped into the... I walked right into the trap there, I guess. Yeah, let's go to the thing now.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Welcome back, Anderson.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
We forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Huh? No idea what that did, but I did something. I guess the big red stuff is also like locked off.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse.
There's nothing to examine though. Oh, wow.
Positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Unlock your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the Mind Palace. See a lost saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with left click.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
Wait, is that a new caseboard? Placing a key image on the caseboard begins a new line of investigation. Interesting. Key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable at the caseboard in your goals. Yeah, fuck up. Shut up, I mean, fuck off. You know what I mean. Murder, Cauldron Lake. Murder scene. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing to see if there's a link to the killings we're here to investigate. Consistent with previous murders, find evidence. And I guess if I go to cases... Okay. Talk to someone is awfully inspecific. Wait, why is that still... Clues 3 points of interest. Wait, clues 3? What the fuck?
Movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence.
Are you kidding me? That is so dumb.
Nope.
Who left the Bright Falls area? Find evidence. Cauldron Lake. Find evidence. Holy fuck. Found strange lunchbox. Who left us here should keep an eye out for the others. That's Alex Casey lunchboxes. The Alex Casey lunchboxes are a case. Are you kidding me? You can collect clues from the body to progress the investigation. Progress even.
The body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Well, we had those all already. Bruising indicates the victim was alive and restrained, matches other cases. Heart was removed but then left on the table near the body. Was this murder interrupted? Yes, but we don't know. Major chest trauma.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists.
I don't like this minigame, honestly.
But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Clues have resolved the open question, unlocked the deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the updated goals by pressing W, blah blah. Yeah, these tutorials, man. Learn more about the victim, more about the killer. Murder matches previous cases but interrupted. Maybe to find some new leads this time. The victim, talk to someone, the killers, find evidence. Well, I guess we're doing that then.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Well, that was all I got for... Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Wait, are we not supposed to be done yet?
They really don't want people coming in here.
I would like to shoot this, please.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display?
But you can trust
Lady, you just said he was killed here.
research online. And I know how to keep confidential matters confidential. Look, I get that the UFO thing was a joke, but you're probably trained to joke about it, right? To deflect? Hide the truth from the average Joe?
Anderson! Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Can you shut up?
Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
For later? They really made a mess here, caught up in the act, or just sloppy work. Why is that the killer's not the victim?
Indicating multiple killers.
Lots of activity here. It's unlikely a killer was working alone. Multiple assailants present, messy scene, crime of passion, premeditated. Why is that for later? That's... I hate this minigame. I really do. And yes, I could say that already.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale.
Robert Nightingale?
The FBI agent.
Yes, you probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh,
So that's not the shop owner. Interesting. I actually don't remember what happened to the guy. Huh.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Huh.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
I want to go back to that point of interest, honestly. Let's loop around and see what we find.
I had to review the clues.
Shut up.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Actually, I didn't see anything. I'm just enjoying my vacation. Lake House.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too.
No, they just don't let me ring anymore. Oh, fuck you. I hope for a Monkey Island 2 situation. No. Please. No. Please, please. No. Pretty please. No. Please, 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 please.
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's...
Confused?
I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Confused. Follow these steps. Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Oh my god. Isn't it great when a game suddenly introduces things where you need keys that you can't rebind? I don't even have arrow keys on my keyboard. Huh. A lot of triangles.
You remind me of a dream I had.
Wait, have you dreamt the intro sequence? That would be slightly spooky. A lot of double triangles around here. In various shapes. Let's do this rather. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano, or the sinkholes leaves in its wake. Get it? Wake? But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural, much more man-made, intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake preparing. I know it. First trying waterline real caldera is made from a volcano lava. Waterline engineered structure, strange machines. Yeah, that looks way more realistic. Yeah, I agree. Good. Glad we talked about that. Wait, I should look around for a way to... oh my god, I'm an idiot, am I not? Wash your hands, check... sink, fridge, bed.
Hey, Casey. What's the Forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
a triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you...
Oh my god. So, tipped hourglass, hourglass, and left, right. This way, right? Nice. Secret stashes, 10-8 XP, okay. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Well, I'm a tree, so that's fine. Trauma pad, adhesive bandage restores a good amount of health. Let's put that there. And that here. Wait, this is not on the map? Interesting. Interesting. This is though. I like how the flashlight doesn't do anything unless the game says it's supposed to do anything. UFOs, the ultimate... UFOs and you. I didn't even see that. The ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects and you. Writing this down in case it happens again, I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 a.m. after I'd finished my armor on the porch of the trailer. What the fuck is an armor? I got in the car and drove, chasing it. Starry night, not much moon. As expected, it led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. Tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought, the combination to have it all aligned to make it happen. Terrified it would. Didn't. Not this time. Frustrated but relieved. I scanned the sky for shapes. The objects, nothing. But when I blinked repeatedly, I think, crossed out, I saw the after image of an octahedron. It faded fast. When I got ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me, and here but not here. It's him. I know it is. Does he know I'm getting close? I'm on the right track. I was right to come to Bright Falls. And then that's a D4, D6, D12, D20. Let's take a screenshot of that. For later. How do you like the knitting, hero? I had it made just for you. Wait, where's the... It's a lunchbox. There's no knitting in the lunchbox.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure.
When you walked off and never came back.
But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Okay. Can I get up here? Yes. Okay. Nothing here yet, I suppose. Not sure if I wanted to do that, but...
Fastidious type.
Ooh. Is that the point of interest? Possibly. Ooh. Monday, September 3rd. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, trained the fielder. Tuesday, September 4th. Nothing to report, some animals regular. Wednesday, September 5th. Hunters out after dark. Poachers. Heard some gunshots, not one of ours. I gotta keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out here. Interesting. And the POI is gone. That's how we like it. Yeah, let's check this out.
A lunchbox again.
Ooh, nice.
Who's leaving these out here?
Remember the 5th of November. Oh my god, I'd rather not remember the 5th of November of this year. Remember, it's just a bad day, not a bad life. But if you're having a good day, ignore this whole thing. I still can't get over the fact that this is sprinting. Yeah, I don't think there's anything interesting here. Oh well. Oop. Casey board. Get it. Nightingale went off the deep end, fired him. Boop. I trust Casey's read on people. Sounds like a victim wasn't mentally stable. Thornton victims Robert Nightingale has seen Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
We needed 2 of those. Oh my god. Mental state questionable, time of disappearance. Premeditated or spontaneous?
That's it.
Staking out the spot, having a cold one while they wait for a victim. Tripod found near body.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
Why are you not wearing a gun in this?
Why here? Why now?
What? I clicked victim came from.
Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt.
Oh, is that a new mini game that I already hate?
To a revelation.
Wow. Yep. I already hate it. Profile someone, cool. I don't want to profile anyone, honestly. Great, Zoom broke again, and I have no idea where the fucking thing is. Do I put it here? No.
Think.
No, that's not where I wanted to go. Using intuition, I can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Now I can go back. What the fuck game? Yeah, this caseboard works great. Why can I not zoom? How do you break zoom? Okay, note to self, never zoom in. You know, I kind of needed to hear this. Thanks, Lunchbox writer. The note inside mentions making knitting just for me. How do they know I knit? Or maybe just a coincidence. Coinky dink. Why doesn't the zoom work? Like, how? And before, it's because I'm waiting for this. Missing person, ritual murder.
He's been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there.
Yeah, that's how profiling works, yes.
You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
That is totally how profiling works, yes. Mm-hmm.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person.
Okay.
More like a container for something.
Sure. Nope. Still doesn't work. You can feel that Nightingale came from the lake. Sure. Sure, why not? So if I
Connected to Nightingale somehow.
If I tap out and back in, can I now zoom again? Nope. Zoom is just broken.
Casey, Let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
it's also broken here. How did you break mouse input? How? Can I save manually or something? No. If I do this, unsaved progress will be lost. Great. Oh. 24 minutes ago? Manual saves? How do I do a manual save? Yeah, mouse will broken here too. How do I do a manual save? DLC. So I can't restart the game to see if that fixes it until I reach a save point somewhere.
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake.
I kind of want to go back to this. Oh, and wait, there are no new options anymore?
Sure. It's not that complicated.
I hate that conversations just continue without
Possibly knew.
voice.
Killers knew he was here. Ambushed him. Dragged him to the campgrounds. Strapped him to the table. Cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by... Finished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Yeah, can I read it, please? Hello? I would like to read that. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. He had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered. Bloody ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was this page, the first page Dad found, not the last, the first step down to terrifying deaths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading these words felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing, someone playing a game with them, leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept the sheer audacity, blank, impossible, mystery, blank to them? Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. I hate that I can't... Oh my god. Is he now reading it for me?
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's not the
It's for
killer.
us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
I hate this
And then there
game.
was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley.
Do you want to play a game?
Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. This mug always cheers me up.
Not the not the worst mum. I like that mug. So where do I read manuscript pages now? Oh, no, that's weapon upgrade.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Huh? Sugar and salt? Or what's the classic? Nope. Mouse wheel still broken.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him.
Meow.
I must find out what.
Well, we're already going back. What the fuck?
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Oh, over there, okay. Still can't zoom? Two minutes ago. Let's try restarting. I have a theory. Maybe it happens after the game loses focus or something. It's also very funny that the game warns me every time I start it that I'm running off a hard disk and I should use an SSD. Bitch, please. You're running off a fucking SSD RAID. Stop complaining. I have two SSDs in this PC. RAID 1.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing.
Okay, so this works again. Now if I alt tab, well, not really, but the equivalent, it still works. So no idea when it breaks.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these.
Well, we know it sometimes breaks for some reason.
This mug always cheers me up. My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
FBC buzzer. I mean, I'm supposed to go back, so let's go left first, right?
A witch with no heart. A strange
Witch's Ladle.
murder.
There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake, it being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of the local sheriffs went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes. It's probably just a legend, right? Legend, wait for it, Derry. There's a path up to the witch's hut? Oh. Interesting.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Out. Something out. Are you British? Swallowing your teeth? I mean your Wait, what is that? Huh. That is new. Interesting. There's been some flooding.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Shut up or I'll shoot you. Right in your annoying foot hole. I shot the FBI agent.
Hey, you made it back.
Huh.
In those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Crazy flooding all of a sudden. I thought there was something in this chest cavity. Well, apparently not. Great. Investigate the crime scene. I tried to. That's a decent zoom. Trailer's gone cold.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Anything else here? Read a manuscript. I already have.
The victim was one of their own. FBI.
Oh, this. Wow. There's more going on here than I'm seeing. Need to examine his body properly. Back in town. Okay. I hate that I have to go to the Mind Palace for this. Why?
See what I can find inside.
Frustrating, this game. Learned all I can. Need to get a body back to town for examination. That is a slightly frustrating game.
Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
That a Christmas sweater.
The coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem.
That's DFS great.
Oh, when Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Nice. That would be here.
Back to Bright Falls and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
You know what I just realized? There are like 5 more of these. But I suppose some will be in these areas, right? And then here. So I guess it's time to leave. Wow, game making me remember which key is for what. How cruel.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Wasn't the sheriff in the first Alan Wake a woman asking for a friend? Because they were like, Sheriff Breaker, he... something, something. Is that a lunchbox? That is a lunchbox. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Your man after midnight. We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. Gimme, gimme, gimme the man after lunchbox. Do not touch. The station is probably of the FBC. Interesting. I want to go up there, please.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Take out his heart just to throw it away.
To stuff in something for us to find.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Just making sure I'm not missing anything here. Can't go up there, so probably not. And the shortcut key will probably not open the cabin, which means we're probably going to come back here later, right?
Here we are.
Should I talk to that other guy?
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Thornton told me we're shipping the body out. We'll take care of that for you. Don't you worry about that. Proper police work. You can trust us like you can trust the,
Police.
That was beautiful, Thornton.
Also, what the fuck?
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Shut up, asshole. Guess we go into Bright Falls, everyone.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly.
That was... what the fuck? Damn impressive work so far.
Work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
That was weirdly buggy.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Still works. But something else I should do. Since this is running so smoothly, I should run this at 120 FPS instead of 60. Doesn't do anything for you, but does something for me, so... Also, what the fuck? I remember this thing from the first Alan Wake. There was stuff in here.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Dave.
How's that an undiscovered map? I'm literally standing in the map. Oh, I need to use map thing first.
Sure, you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn
Yeah, makes sense. That's how the FBI do.
So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have her uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there?
Yes?
Let's try this. Without FSR.
What kind of weather can we expect today?
Rain!
That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week?
Also rain!
Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swamp.
Very large swan.
Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back.
No, I need to use FSR apparently. That's too bad.
After this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
National Nightmare's new.
I need something to cut this.
I'll just use the shortcut key. Shortcut is the same as skeleton, you know. That doesn't even give me a use prompt. Interesting.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, how high are you? That's an undiscovered map, right? Radio. I guess that's a good way to get a copyright strike, right? So let's not.
Anderson.
Shut up, Casey.
Hey there.
I wonder what's up with all the flooding. Also, my pants not getting wet. It's weird.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
That's the spirit.
I can't open this with my bare hands.
Oh, rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in coffee world.
Is this the point where I say that I don't like coffee?
I'll be back in a second.
Any good finds? Zilch. But someone left a gross surprise under their bed for housekeeping? They were nuts.
So, that's what all that screaming was about?
Either that, or the couple
When you
on their
guys said
honeymoon.
nothing ever happens in this town, you weren't kidding.
Not on the surface, at least. Or in the public eye.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to that one later for sure.
Are you though? There has to be a lunchbox here, right? Maybe not. Wow, what issues? And who the fuck is Seta? Reminder, all entrants for Deerfest's annual deer hunt competition need to register by the 15th. Yeah, that's very important to remember.
This is not the right way.
Fuck you too.
I have a case to get back to.
No, you have a Casey to get back to. Ah. I have a case to get back to. Except she's not even saying it. Also, it's quite annoying that I still don't have a map. Is that a map? Is that a map? That's a map. Nice. Boop. Interesting. Valhalla Nursing Home. Is that... I mean, going by the shape, that is the old sanatorium thing, right? Hartman's place. Oh dear Dana. So I essentially have a square in the bit here, okay. Where I can go. And I can't open this. Interesting that this shows up, but this doesn't. She's at the diner. Oh no, he's at the diner. Sorry, we're closed. And the entire thing is for sale.
Be clean if not I. Who else to protect its citizens from the dangers of unsanitary conditions?
You're an idiot. Just saying.
Trash, garbage.
Yes, that's what you are. Correct. Ooh. I can get in here and I remember this thing. You're locked in here with me.
The passage of time is deceiving.
The days of our lives are fleeting,
And they end in the end. They end.
That is very poetic, yes. In the end, they end, yes. Oh, I almost missed it. I wouldn't believe how hard it was to track down these lunchboxes. Thank goodness for the internet. Boop. Wait, did that give me 5? Apparently so. Sure, let's do this, because why not?
sure she had hit the Taken in the head, but had not even slowed the monster down. She took aim and fired again. Another headshot. This time, the Taken staggered.
These achievement pop-ups, I don't know if they show up on stream. I think they do. The animation for them is like what's the word? Not lagging. But you know what I mean. Stuttering, that's the word.
Tweet, tweet, my sweets. Now why'd you go and do that? Dumping around like that and scaring the poor little things.
Because I can.
For the birds, I might just go a little nutty.
I do not want to know more. The Founders Park was relocated here as our small town keeps growing. We are sure you'll find this placement for the park every bit as wonderful and relaxing as the previous one. Welcome to the new and improved Founders Park. Now you're all logged in. Guess I can't go in there. Sadder is better. Such a great slogan.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
That's at least the voice, and let's see if it's also the face of the
I think I saw something.
guy that played the guy in Quantum Break. I forgot the name of the actor. Yeah, it's also the face.
Sheriff, I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Isn't this Cauldron Lake asking for a friend? Ah, Zoom broke. Yeah, Zoom broke. Is it after conversation? That would be so dumb.
Can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
The lime and the coconut, the lime and the coconut. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over and over and over. I am as big a fan of coconut as the next person, but come on.
Not touching these little types can be.
Put the lime in the coconut, the lime. Teamwork makes the dream work. Another one.
Easy, buddy.
Is there like an achievement for touching all the deer? Yeah, even this is stuttering. Holy shit. Deer. Hidden. There's a hidden achievement to touch all the deer. I got it. Guess we need to keep exploring then.
I need a tool to get this open.
Or a shortcut key, maybe. Is that another bolt cutter thing? No, a screwdriver thing. Interesting. If I have the option to close the door again, I always think there's something behind it, but turns out there's not.
It doesn't budge.
And that's the locked one then, I suppose. Yeah. The lime in the coconut. Are you the hookers?
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
Oops.
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some...
Pretty sure you had masks too, just saying.
And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
They had fucking deer masks.
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
You found a what? Hmm? What did you see? Yeah, now I need to restart the game to get the mouse wheel working again. That is so fucking annoying.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to...
Yeah, that's definitely how profiling works.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there.
And it's not even interesting gameplay, just to click things.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder.
Give me your bolt cutters, please. Yeah, of course I know they're telling the truth. Because I know.
So you found something there, right? A necklace the cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Okay.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
The lime in the coconut.
Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like reading
Rose.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live...
Is that the same from the first game? I don't know.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful,
awful thing happened to your baby girl.
What?
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter.
What?
So weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Okay, that's the first time the game has flashed me. Does she have a daughter? Or does she not have a daughter? Fuck my life.
All set. My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Hey, ho.
I got a lead.
Let's go.
Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be
This
right
is the
with
Bright
you,
Falls
sir.
Sheriff Station.
Yep.
Anything you need?
Just here to pay my
let us
ticket.
know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
My money.
Kill the Joe makes some mo. I can't change the mail though. It's the third time this week I come in for a late shift and there's no coffee in the machine. You take the last cup, you brew a new batch. Last cup. Ooh, map, nice. There's a container behind me, interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this stuff, because why not?
See you around.
Totally not snooping, by the way.
Agent?
Deputy? You're lucky I didn't shoot the deputy.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents.
Cannot close this.
Aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide, also. Bear season. Oh no.
What the fuck?
Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Jaakko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. Oh wow, you think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
There was definitely something that we just watched. Not sure what the fuck that was, but it was definitely something. Yeah. I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft ain't seriously around here. It's a Sarah Stations for Pete's sake. One of these days I'm going to catch you red-handed and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper roll? It's not like you've got too much time in your hands. Also, you know, toilet paper gets used. So I don't know how accurate this theft claim is, really.
It's not opening.
It's not opening. Oh, it is. Oh, that's different from that last time.
They locked up an innocent man.
Sure. Tell me more. You can't. Interesting.
I swear I didn't do anything.
Didn't do nothing.
They're a lying bunch of bastards. You believe me, right?
Yeah. Sure, I believe you. Bye.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Didn't work. I don't know why. Something is broken. This is locked? Wait, the evidence room in a container? Don't worry, Sheriff. I'm just back here stealing your shit. Huh. Point of interest, you say? It's probably behind those locked doors, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Sarah Breaker as a sheriff that we interacted with last time, right? Stealing all your shit. Like a pesky criminal. Completely unfazed.
I can't force it open. Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Yeah, let's do the external inspection of the space.
Can't be opened on this side.
Yeah, but also not on the other side, so... Interesting.
What was...
Not too keen on seeing this, but...
What other clues? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
With a pen, I
The
assume.
body shows signs of being submerged in water, post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
It was definitely antemortem.
A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
Yeah, still broken. Bogus is right. Multiple attackers were in Dimas, shouting and tearing to the guy with the knives. But how is that previous murders? That's this
We're
murder.
dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Not a serial killer organized group working with purpose ritualistic murders. Case closed.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case
I wouldn't tell this closed, but you know.
I'll need to start a new file.
Also,
But it's my first cult case.
it wasn't necessarily all the murders. Oh my god, it zoomed in and I can't zoom out. Cool.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
What do you mean more? I've never seen one. Where did I find this? I don't remember this mask. Nor the stash, nor this padlock. What? That's more like it. I found this one. Background case accumulate clues about broader ongoing topics. Okay.
I need
Cult
to
of the
know
Tree.
more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
I hate that it forced zoom me in and now the zoom is broken. That's so fucking annoying. What kind of cult? Who's involved? Cult goal. See, and this is why this is a shitty game design. All I have to do is do this on everything. And I wouldn't even know. Well, I mean, I was pretty sure nothing belonged to the bottom thing, but apart from that. I do remember we can use a subtle indicator of membership, but this isn't subtle a badge of pride. Called psychology. They're hiding their faces, they aren't established enough to operate openly connection to Deerfest. What's the purpose of marking territory? Warning feels derivative, like something out of a horror movie. Large amount of supplies. There's a lot of equipment just laying around. How long have they been out here? I wouldn't have put that here. But that's what I mean. I could just click around until something sticks.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
That's all done. Suspect this is something was put in there. Ritual writing. There's a landing put up a fight. That doesn't fit with cause of death, but whatever.
Cause of death. But the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
I hate this board. The doesn't body in heart, how did killers have time doesn't make sense. Cause of bloating unknown, stranger tissue and skin heart, something was inserted into the chest cavity. Adventure tours.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh, that's so great. Oh dear. What the fuck?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
What?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Ow.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Stay in the light. Oh great, my fucking flashlight is gone. Cool. No, it's not. Okay.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens restore some of your health. The leave or attack from safe haven when combat will become temporarily unavailable.
Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house. Things behind it.
He vanished.
End of chapter. The mouse sensitivity went way up when I was aiming. That was weird. I need to see if I can fix that. Like the opposite problem of Quantum Break. So why did Nightingale stand up in the morgue and not earlier? I want to hear the entire song. Is that Logan singing? Follow you into the dark, dark, dark. Is that just going to be a loop? Follow you into the dark. Follow you into the dark, dark, dark. It's not. Owl. Why do I think of Thomas Zane when I hear Owl? Okay, now it's looping.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What?
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult.
Into the threshold, you mean?
Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours.
That's an owl, by the way.
Dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
Interesting. Oh. Let me check if I can this time find the music. Where is it? games. Alan Wake. Ah, it's all packed again. That's annoying. I'll have to see if I can buy the soundtrack somewhere.
Can't be opened on this side.
Interesting, because he was in there.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
Natural gas was the cover-up from the FPC, right?
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Huh. I can't leave. There's nothing in the Mind Palace. There's nothing here either. What do? Wow.
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
You can probably use the controller, right? So if I put on a controller. Okay. Can just use a controller to fix the zoom. No, I don't want this thing. Yeah, mouse zoom still doesn't work. Okay, that's good though. Nightingale attacked us. A corpse attacked us. I used his sensitivity to light to fight him off, but he got away. I need to hunt him down and figure out what the fuck's going on here. The overlap, what? This page doesn't make sense. According to the page, it sounds like Nightingale went back to Cauldron Lake and he's taken. Okay, the Secret of the Tree is performing rituals to create monsters. Don't have an explanation for this. How are they doing this? What the hell is going on here? Text to do in the victim's manuscript page found inside writing has some significance here. Page where his heart should be texted to in the missing heart can't be a coincidence.
Doesn't look right.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Need to dig into this. There must be an explanation. Nightingale only victim to become monster. Why? His murder matched the other victims. Why didn't they become monsters too? Find evidence. Find evidence. Find evidence. Talk to someone. Interesting. Find evidence. Find evidence.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there and stop him before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
And now he's opening the door that I can't. All that.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay? Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. That's crazy talk.
Your mom's crazy talk.
They're a fine pair.
Take it easy.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Someone will be right with you.
Cults are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Whoever you can spare, ASAP.
I hate that it cuts.
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
Conversation is short.
Writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
I hate y'all can't take out the gun. See, it should be here, right? Aim. Is that a multiplayer for these, or how does that work?
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
What have I ordered last time?
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No, nothing from ordinary.
But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to
know. Please shoot yourself. Well, I guess that wasn't actually case related then.
Welcome back, and boy do we have some breaking news that's sure to knock your socks off. Davis family beef jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious flavors. That's right. Our favorite sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, can now be enjoyed in smoked hickory, teriyaki, and hickory teriyaki. I handed out samples here at the Valhalla Nursing Home and thought I'd catch up with one of our residents to get her thoughts. Donna, how are you?
I've got chronic back pain from my spinal stenosis.
Oh, dear. You know, when I'm feeling stiff,
Oh dear.
I find a light snack helps. So, did you try that beef jerky?
No, lunch is at 11, and I wanted to save my appetite because today was the fish soup with crackers. You're allowed up to 4 crackers, but I only take 1 unless I have a glass of cranberry juice. They ran out of cranberry juice at breakfast, which is at 7. I didn't take the oatmeal today because it makes me gassy before cribbage, and I can't
So you didn't try the jerky? Got it. Well, that's too bad, Donna. Their new teriyaki flavor sure does hit the spot.
They had teriyaki salmon with rice on Friday's dinner menu. Dinner's at 5, but we all know the salmon takes longer to prepare, and then you're late for bingo. And who needs all that spice?
I agree. Teriyaki is a shit flavor.
Who? Is that Tapio? How are you on the line?
I couldn't end the call.
You've been on the phone this entire time?
Yes, and I hate teriyaki.
Well, it's delicious on jerky. So, let's give a big thank you to Wendy Davis for these samples.
Wendy? No, that can't be right. Wendy went missing in 2010. I heard she's dead.
No, I'm referring to Wendy Davis from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky.
Wendy Davis. That's the dead one. She's dead.
Right. Well, that's our time. Remember to keep your coffee warm and your chin up because that sunshine's right around the corner. Pat Maine, signing off. Right. Well, that's our time. Sunshine's right around the corner, so I'll leave you with this sunny lady to carry you through the day. Pat Maine, signing off. Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
That was low volume.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Done. Not even waiting for an answer there.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case. Sorry.
Ha. The same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
You never know when you end up in a horror story, so... Whose van is that? Asking for a friend named Saga. Return to the hard.
Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out
Threshold.
exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking.
For Nightingale where he was killed. Interesting. I see points of interest. It's still flooded though.
Pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
I need a hero. Na 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 na.
What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
Yeah, they all say not a cult.
They don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs.
Hello.
Don't do it big.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff.
Murder. Murder.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here.
Ilmo Koskela.
If you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls. There's
Watery Falls.
World Amusement Park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. That's all for now.
Thanks for telling me, Saga. Maintenance note. Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter. That is not one of ours. I fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I make a report for the investigations department. There's not much left of the investigations department, I fear. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this thing. If you're reading this, check for tampering. You may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so that the raccoons, quote-unquote, can't get to it anymore. Stephen Lynn, Chief Technician.
Bahama beer.
There's nothing new in here, right? I don't have to check all the spots again. No. Okay.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get
Yeah, that was weird.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
I don't like that there's a light there. I don't like that there's more flooding here. But that's the same. Interesting.
no sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Oh, it's not faster. It was just a bit stressed out in that moment, I suppose.
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Sure.
Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Yeah, I totally love this. Not. Ooh. Wait, that's inside though, right? Yeah, that's inside. There's supposed to be a POI here. Oh well. Let's follow this totally not foreboding footsteps.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
I fucking hate jump scares. Flares? Nope. Just ammo. Witchfinder Station. I hate horror games. If I had known that this is way more horror-y than the first Alan Wake, I don't know if I would have started playing this. Probably not. Wait, this is blocked off thing is new. Oh look! I didn't notice that the first time. The witch is missing a heart. I suppose that's what this is supposed to mean.
Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Flashlight boost is a toggle?
Dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
So I get 4 flashlight boosts per battery. Interesting.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witches. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the old.
There's gonna be another jump scare on the way out. Or maybe not. But there will be one soon enough. I hate jump scares.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
If you want to see horror that I like, go to YouTube and search for the short film Laboratory Conditions. That one's great. 17 minutes. Great stuff. Really great stuff.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Probably going to be outside, right? Yep.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Fuck my life. Locate a fuse in the immediate area.
This fuse.
Sure. Oh, that's the old one. It's not new. This is not new.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Littering fuses. There's a cheat for Warcraft 2. Not quite, but almost. The break room is a place where you can save your progress.
Making progress.
Wow.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
I actually don't want to do that, I think. How do I holster the gun? I can't, okay. Having to go to a thing like that doesn't feel like a quick save, if I'm honest. Quick save is like, hey, I'm pressing F5, now I have quick saved. That's how quick save works, Remedy, just saying. And jump scare. Oh my god, it's fucking light. Wherever there's light, there's darkness, right? Am I not doing that here? Do I have to do it here? Oh my god. I hate this game. I fucking hate this game. Like, I know exactly what to do, but I can't do it because I haven't gone to the mine place yet.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
No, really? Witch's Ladle?
Jaakko, we're going to a cool guy's house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming? No, Ilmo. I'm very busy wearing a turtleneck. Like an asshole. Oh dear, I know what Jaakko needs. Beer to the rescue.
Hey, that's what armor is.
With beer. Wow, this is the best party ever. Thanks, beer. Beer is a traditional Finnish lager, and we drink it the Finnish way. At the bar while actively avoiding small talk with strangers.
Oh, that's the Finnish way.
Getting blackout drunk on a boat during midsummer and trying not to drown. In the sauna, using your beer can to hide your pippeli from wandering eyes. Partaking in the Finnish tradition of kalsarikännit, drinking at home alone in your underwear with no intentions of going out.
It's not sad if it's intentional.
Beer, your Finnish drinking adventure starts here.
Okay, that's a thing. That was definitely a thing.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Coffee thermos was Alan Wake, staying awake, metaphorically, the collectibles in the first game. Shoebox, keep stuff safe from the darkness rewriting reality. Mop and a bucket, like Artie. And poster, I'm not sure. I need to go back and have a look at that.
Witch's Ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed.
Do we actually have the heart with us?
But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory, the words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
Oh, that's something we're gonna do apparently. Triangle carving on the table. Whoop. Some kind of signature. Did they intend for this body to be discovered or just an idle carving? Whoop.
Don't need to go over all this again.
No? Wait, I did that already. What? I did that last time.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
I know what the fucking ritual is. Also, fuck you, game. Now I need to grab a controller again. This is so dumb. But hey, it works. Yeah, I know. Fuck off.
Nightingale's heart.
Where is the heart?
Where is it now?
It's a good question.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Makes perfect sense, right? Sure, I find out where the heart is by profiling someone. That makes sense.
Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap.
And that's how profiling works.
Close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart.
Cool, great.
There must be more.
Thank you.
Nightingale's heart.
That's so dumb. That's really dumb. Also, that's the hiss.
The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Oh, that's the point of interest, but I couldn't do it before because
I need to check the general store.
that's how this game works.
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
So I'm assuming that at some point we get to control Alan Wake again. And I hope that he doesn't have a mind place, because so far every single mechanic in there was annoying, buggy, or infuriating, or all of the three.
Christ!
What the fuck?
A cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
I hate that I can use the old things again that I've already used. There's still a point of interest here. Is it like on the roof or something? Ooh. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. Yeah, I'll do that later. Gun first. Lady Fortuna. This is the counter. Oh, now I can use it? Fuck you. 5, 13, 17, 23. So 739 it is. Okay. It was marked as a point of interest, but I couldn't use it. That's so fucking ridiculously annoying.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Makes total sense.
Her gun ready. Flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They'd been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist. A hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night. Wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask. An axe in his raised hand.
I like how this wasn't lit up.
Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would. Sounds literary. But what does it mean?
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. That's the POI's gone, the locked doors are irrelevant. I think I will go safe and then I will go sleep.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Don't forget to save often. Fuck you too. Oop. 2 hours 36 minutes, and also like 40 minutes spent wrestling with the freezing game. Although I guess it wasn't actually freezing, right? Well, yes, it was. Anyway, yeah. This whole mind plays mechanic is pissing me off. But I guess that's what we got. Still excited to play the game though. And excited to get to Alan Wake finally at some point. I don't know how long it will take. But for now, it is past midnight, so I will end it here. I thank you very much for watching. I wish you a great rest of the night, or day, or morning, or whatever it is for you. Time zone appropriate farewells. We'll see each other probably tomorrow. Oh, the weapon on the back, that's such a nice detail. Anyway, no doubt.